Alright, hello, this is ADHD Prepper, and I'm going to show you what's in the food prep and containers container. So right now you can see the rest of the closet's a mess because I have to move them around in order to get these gigantic bins out. Okay, so this is food prep and containers. So that makes a lot of sense, right? Let's take a look. Okay, so please don't mind the rest of the mess. But you can see I have some of my cleaning stuff that I use for cleaning, like the office, kitchen, bathrooms, all that stuff there. I got more water there. The X-Pack, Urban Hole X-Pack by Countycom's way over there. That is, somebody asked me a question about the side pockets, so it's just sitting there when I took a picture of it earlier. And depending on how I'm feeling, I will clean up this mess before I go to bed. That container way in the back there, should be right about there. I can't see it on the camera. Is actually I'm pointing at the door, but on the screen it's way over there by the vacuum. That's the tote of knives and multi-tools I have from the Survival Giver channel. So yeah, there's a vacuum there. So it's in front of the vacuum there. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet, but I'm working on it. So what is in this gigantic tote here? Well, again, food prep and containers. What does that mean? Well, I wasn't sure what to call it. So it's a box of food prep and containers. Again, this is me trying to get organized. I'm a little scatterbrained, so I got to remember where I put things, and if it's out of sight, out of mind, it's a problem. And yeah, so let's take a look. Simple Ziploc container. Put all sorts of stuff in there. Say if I'm going hiking, throw my lunch, breakfast, whatever in there. Ready to go. Clean them. I can, do whatever with them. This is the Bento box, Hiwo, even though to me it looks like Kuo. 3 or 4 stainless steel. There's 3 trays, 2 that are wide open and 1 that's divided. Plastic on the outside, stainless steel on the inside. So, little picnic thing. Okay. I love these things, Snap Lock Bento boxes. I have them all over the place. So you can see the bottom, actually both these are splits. So they're like that. Leak-proof hinge snap-off lids, 2 cups each. I have some that have first aid equipment in it. I have some that have medication in it. I have one that has just bug repellent. I have one in it that has just poison ivy and poison sumac medicine in it. And of course, the way these are set up, and interlock them like this, with the way they're where they line up on either end, you can get a backpack and make a whole bunch of them, like almost like a filing system. So I like those. Those are cool. I have a crap ton of them because they're awesome. This is a GSI Outdoors cooking set. So when I go camping or hiking, of course I can't open it in this position, but it's like a tea kettle kind of thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that in there because it's really hard for me to open on camera because the camera's in the way. So it's all on a weird angle. It's a cook set, made by GSI Outdoors. Cheap, easy. Actually has like a kitchen sink kind of setup here too, so the water doesn't leak out, so you can do cleaning. So it's just an ultralight set. This one is a Stanley cook set. This is one of 2. I don't know if no, this one still has a sticker on, so I haven't used this one. Similar to the other one, this is just a little bit lighter and easier to open because I don't have the cover for it. So there's a cup on the inside. So, yep. I originally had 2 cups, and there's a modification where you can make 4. but I cut it in the wrong place and ruined it, so now I have one. This also has the graduated, well, stamped on the outside, but you can read them on the inside. Graduated marks. Little flat top on there. Put this back up there. Right, so there's a little stainless set. Yeah, so it's just a little cooking pot. All right, yeah, this is utensils. So big Ziploc container, and I have scoops from whatever. I don't like throwing them out. I got other stuff. Utensils are reviewed on Survival Giver. These are, I think, the GSI ones. Yeah, these are the ultra light GSI set. This is the it's the Gerber multi-tool chow kit. I forgot what that one's called. There's the Outdoor Edge version. There's Human Gear, which is that one down there. There's Sea to Summit set. So yeah, I have a whole bunch of little versions of that I've either tested or used. Well, they're all used, but cleaned up. So depending if I have more than one person coming with me, I have more than one set of washable utensils. All right. Another set of ready-wise prepping instructions. So obviously these two go together, so you know how that works. This is just jean material. Blue jeans, a whole lot of it. Use it for patches. You can use it to make char cloth. You can use it to wrap for injuries. You can make torches with it. It's nice. These are actually from an old set of jeans where I cut the legs out when I threw them out because they weren't useful or anyone else. So now I have plenty of char cloth I can make. All right, black bag I'll show you at the end. This is the dangerous one. Again, going back to the getting the utensils from businesses, especially during COVID. I have lots. Most of these are from like Olive Garden or Panera. Include salt and pepper in them. I put those in this airtight container so they don't go bad. And bought the container for something else and then it exploded, so I didn't need it. The other item. On the bottom here is one of two portable grills. Disposable portable charcoal grill. So pretty much it's a aluminum pan with a grate on it and charcoal on the inside. So quick and easy camping grill. Really, it's nice and light, easy to use. This is the press by Bobble. It's a coffee press. Can never go anywhere without coffee, so. And it's tight. That's how good of a press it is. So there's the screen at the bottom there. Get the lid for that. And I'll leave the link just in case anybody's interested in it. Coffee grinder. Again, I'm a coffee person, so it's a coffee grinder. This is I want to say this is GSR. I don't remember. Yeah, there's the emblem for GSR. It's a coffee rocket thing. Kind of cool too. I had to modify it a little bit. I added a O-ring at the end there to help strain properly, but it works. I thought this was something else when I bought it, but these are biomass cubes, fire starter. It's unopened because I thought it was something else, and yeah, I'm just too lazy to return it. Possibly give it away. This is an end cap stove, which is stainless steel portable fold-out stove. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. So you can put, I'll put it this way. Obviously, you can put your pots or whatever on top. You can use Esbit cubes, the chemical cubes. You can use, if you get a small enough, what are those things called? Like stenos. They make thin ones or smaller ones. That'll work in here. You can use biomass, like the fire starter cubes, or sticks and leaves and things of that nature in there. And they do make a version where out of the bottom here, you can put a special gas regulator and run propane or isobutane. So that's cool. I just don't have any of those features. One of these days I'll get them. Downside to this, it makes a lot of noise when you walk with it. Alright. I need to move, my legs are falling asleep in this position. Alright. So now, what's in the black bag? The black bag is all the really flammable stuff. More so than the fire starting cubes. It's a... Crap, now I got pins and needles in both my legs. Whatever. All the stuff that I want to keep out of the direct sunlight and keep cool is in here. So I'm going to put this on top of my foot and we'll take a quick look here. Alright. So the inside of this is a reflective material like a cooler. Let's see what we've got in here. We have weatherproof fire starting kit. This is an item by pocketbellows.com for the Epiphany Outdoors gear. Ferrocerium rod, little starting tinder, and a almost like a part of a broken antenna. Where you can make the fire bigger. Really. We got flares. These are, did a review on these for Survival Gover. Campfire starter signal flare. So it's a small flare, but it works. I wish I had a 3-pack, so there's only 2 left in here. So that's what that is. This is bees wrap, which is both a fire starter and a food wrap material. So it's odd. It's kind of cool. It's like almost like wallpaper that's flammable, like very flammable. But you can also wrap food in it because it's honey for the most part. It's beeswax, plant-based wax, organic plant oil, and tree resin. Sometimes may contain soy. It's, I don't know how to explain this. It looks like wallpaper, and you can make it into a bowl. You can make it into all sorts of things. So when you make it, it holds its shape, and it smells really good. It smells like wallpaper glue and trees. But you can wrap food in it. They have larger pieces. I actually have some from Ollie's, which are like a 12 by 12, where you can wrap food in it too, and it'll hold food really well. And you can still burn it. So different kinds of fire starters for different reasons. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Instafire fire starters. These are the little bags that are kind of like sawdust kind of material on the inside. So unopened. There's 2 bags of those in here. I have a small patch of UCO survival matches. So these are, I think, 7-minute burn time. I think they are. There's extra strikers in the container. Let's see if I can get it on camera because the camera's out of my view. So the striker on the outside. They're like an all-weather match. I don't typically open them up because they make me sneeze. I don't know why, but they do. So it's a small version of that. And then, I got the Big Daddy versions. 3 boxes. And I just try to drop them. These are made by Zippo. These are Typhoon matches. So, See, these burn up to 30 seconds. Windproof, actual match size shown. So they're a little bit bigger in comparison. Yeah, so Food Line last year was clearancing these out because nobody really bought them. We haven't had any major hurricanes in the area for a change. So nobody needed them. I mean, you could use them to light a grill or whatever else. So I received a little package. I think I have one. Yeah, this one. One of these is open. There we go. So they were clearing some out for like $1 each. You can normally buy them on Amazon for like 18 bucks each. They're really big matches. So waterproof, windproof matches. And there is, it's somewhere in here. All right, so there's a striker on the side of the box. Where are you? There you are. And what they don't tell you about, and they really should, if you look on the inside, there's this little flap on the inside. If you open it up, there's another striker. A round one and a flat one. So you can put them on all different kinds of containers as needed. But they go on the inside of this box. I wish they would tell you about that, but they don't. So there's additional striking pads, but they don't show you where they are. You kind of have to look for them. But so all those stay in nice dark sections of the storage room here, the closet here, for my protection and theirs. So for my, I'll show you at some other time. I have a bug out bag / get home bag. It's the same thing on both of them. Just going to come up with a plan, however you want to bug out or stay in or get home. It's the same kind of setup, same for the most part, except for maybe a couple of items. There's the same gear, which makes it easy. So then you only have one bag or two, depending how many people you're going with, but your stuff's ready to go. Plus, again, I have all this food here, so if I need to cook in the barbecue to get that started, or the end camp stove or whatever, I can still light it with just about anything. But I keep them separate from everything else because I don't want anybody screwing with them because they're dangerous. So there you see on the inside, it's, I don't know what it was from. I think it was a little cooler bag from something. It works. Actually, a lot of the times I'll leave the strikers facing down so nothing will accidentally hit the strikers. It's all about safety. And if I can get everything back in here, it would be amazing. So that's it for the food prep and containers bin. I'm going to put everything back in, and that should be it for these main containers here, that for all the stuff that's food related. Well, mostly except for the foil and bags box, which is literally just that. It's a lot of Ziploc bags and parchment paper and all the little stuff that people always forget. There is something else that should go in here, but I didn't put it in there yet. And I'll do that right now. Let me put everything else back in, and hopefully it'll all fit. Something tells me it's not going to, but we'll figure that out. Just a moment. See, I can't really keep it that high because it's same level as that, so we keep that stuff low. And see, figure out in which position this all goes back in. So probably not. I'm just going to have to work on getting it to, excuse me, I got the hiccups, to get everything in there. But something else that should go with food prepping containers is, there we go, couple plates and bowls. So reason for that is I can use them to cook with. I don't have to worry about doing dishes. You can just toss them. You can burn them during the winter. They're a little bit thicker. On downside is they're inked, but I mean, if you burn them, you can still put them to a compost pile if you really had to. Actually, these actually say on them they're okay to compost. So, yeah, that is an option. So yeah, pots and pans of sorts. The sounds like the landlord's yelling at somebody. Either way, yep, sounds like the landlord's yelling at one of the dogs. Anyway, I'd throw some measuring cups in here, maybe a couple can openers, things of that nature. I do have all of that somewhere. I don't know what's in there, but I know I have them. So I just got to find them. I'll probably put them in here, so this way it's all ready to go for this kind of setup. All right. That's it. I'm going to go try to clean up this mess before going to bed. And maybe I'll upload these videos, get them out going. So thank you for watching. Questions or comments, leave them below in below the description, and I will answer them as soon as I can. I'll try to find some of the Amazon links to some of these, so just in case anybody's interested in like the Encamp stove or the disposable charcoal stove or the Stanley cook set or the MSR or GSI cook set. Yeah, so this way you can also see some of that. Maybe it's something there is interesting to you. So I'll show you all that. That is all. So thank you for watching. Thank you for dealing with me with my scattered brain and or ADHD brain, and that's it. Hopefully this all works out. Thank you for watching. Have a glorious night.